Now let us try to proceed in simplifying rational expressions. In simplifying rational expressions, we are going to make use of our knowledge and understanding of the different rules and concepts about exponents. To start, let us try to have this one. Simplify each rational expression. We have 40 over 60. Now, how can we simplify this one by not doing the division as our first step? To do this, we are going to think of a number that is a common factor of 40 and 60, the greatest common factor. So in this case, the greatest common factor of 40 and 60 is 20. So 40 can be written as 20 times 2 and 60 can be written as 20 times 3. If you notice, we have here 20 and 20. Since this is a multiplication, we can actually cancel this one. So 20 over 20 will give you 1. And remember, any number multiplied by 1 is a number itself. So when we are asked to simplify 40 over 60, this is just equal to 2/3. The same concept can be applied or can be used when we are to simplify rational expressions. Example 1. Simplify 45a squared b over 30ab. Now, what is the greatest common factor of 45 and 30? Alright, that is correct. That is 15. So basically, 45 can be rewritten as 15 times 3. A squared is a times a, b is b. 30, on the other hand, can be rewritten as 15 times 2, a, b. Now, if you notice, we have common terms. We have 15, we have a, and we have b. So we are going to cancel 15, a, b. So what will remain is just 3a over 2. And that is our final answer. So when we simplify 45a squared b over 30ab, this will give us 3a over 2. Another example. Simplify a squared plus 2a over 2a plus 4. Now, if you notice, this is no longer a multiplication, it is addition. So basically, we cannot just cancel out things. We are going to find common factors from our numerator and denominator. Now, I want us to focus in the numerator. What is common between a squared and 2a? Alright, that is correct. We have letter a. Now, if we are going to factor out a, what will remain? It will give us a times the quantity of a plus 2. If you notice, if you're going to multiply a times a, it will give us a squared. A times 2, it will give us 2a. So basically, our factors are correct. Now, let's proceed to our denominator. What is common between 2a plus 4 or 2a and 4? That is number 2. So we are going to factor out 2. So what will happen is 2 times the quantity of a plus 2. If you notice, we have now common factors, a plus 2, a plus 2. So we are going to cancel that one out. what will remain is just a squared. And that is our final answer. For the last part, the same with what we did in our first exercise. We are going to match the boxes at the top to its corresponding boxes or box at the bottom. So let's try with the first box. We have 3x over 6x squared. What is its equivalent? So again, we are going to factor out 3x, and what will remain is just 1 over 2x, and this corresponds to that box. Second example, or second box. What is common? Alright, see, so the common factor is 15x cubed y cubed. What will remain in our numerator will be 3, and in our denominator we have 4xy. Cancel this one out. This will be cancelled. What will remain, or the answer will be 3 over 4xy, or this box right here. Next, we have 4x minus 24 over 6x squared minus 36. Again, what is common in our numerator? Good, the number 6. So if we're going to factor out 6, what will remain is basically x minus 6. And then in our denominator, we have x plus 6 times the quantity of x minus 6. Then again, cancel this one out. What will remain is just 4 over x plus 6, or that particular box. Now I want us to solve the remaining boxes. Kindly work on this box, and this box. Alright, so here are the answers for the remaining 3 boxes. We have 5x plus 5y over 4x plus 4y is just equal to 5 over 4. 9x plus 9y over 9x minus 9y is equal to, we have x plus y over x minus y. And then the last one, we have x squared minus 8x plus 16 over x squared minus 16 is just equal to x minus 4 over x plus 4. So that is the end of the discussion about the law of exponents and simplifying rational expressions.